All right, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? Zeros. I think that's a new one. Ninth and then Ben Wave. What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? How do I get you to review my base? $300. $300 is not how you get me to review your base. If you put your base ID down there, I'll pull it up. $300 would definitely help. Definitely not what you need to get your base reviewed. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's having a good day. Actually, you know what? Let's drink this first, not the soda. No, I've already popped the soda. You're doing all right? Good to hear. Evening. What's up, MJ? What's up, Jay? I'm almost at 5K trophies, so I can't attack. Why don't you just trophy drop a little bit? You should review my base. Oh, shit. Said you're almost at 5,000. I could, you're right. That's probably what you should do. Your base is definitely coming along. You said heroes were done, right? Yep, heroes are done. You're going to be a 14. You're going to be in the big boy leagues almost. Oh, man. It's going to be wild. Alright, so I started doing some attacks earlier today, right? Not thinking that, like normal, I have to use training potions. And then I remembered that there's no training time anymore, so I did a couple of attacks ahead that I definitely did not need to. I apologize. That's fine, though. We're going to see how no training time goes, right? How's everybody feel about the no training time universally? Now, we hadn't actually seen it. Raid Metal Shop, you can buy them again. They're not mine. Oh, April Fools. Aha. You got me. I love saving the gem on donos. Yeah, that's a huge for me. That is a huge. All right, Hugo, let's see what you got. All right. It is better than yours. So layout isn't bad, right? I used to really like these style of bases that were like teasers one side or the other. My big issue with this base currently is that the sweepers are lined up pretty easily together. I'm going to be slightly honest with everybody, right? I've changed my attack strategy, and now I don't know that there's a base that I'm uncomfortable attacking. I'm a absolute machine the past couple days, and even the last day in Legends, I was messing with something new, and I think I've got it figured out. We're going to see it today. This is a decent base, but the Town Hall is exposed enough. You could RC dive over here with some well-timed invisibility spells. So you dive over to here, get this, invis this, and they start to rotate here towards the Town Hall. So it's very susceptible to RC dives. Your sweepers are lined up, so you could get them with one fluid motion. From that, RC dive somewhere in here or over here. Then you can just come over here with your army, flood through here. He said he wants me to be vicious, by the way, so I'm going to be a lot more nitpicky than you guys normally see. The sweepers need to be staggered. That's number one. They need to be, swap with one of these builder huts or something. They need to not be in a straight line from this right here. Because somebody like me, I'd use my queen to line up right here and boom, 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 and just shoot all the way through. It needs to not have that straight arrow. Either this needs to move, or one of these need to move. Only one of them. And it doesn't have to move far. It can move to right here, right? It can move to this corner, right? It doesn't need a far move. It just needs to get out of the way. RC dive, there's too much value given if I come in this side or this side. What's up, Puts and Pop? How you doing? There's also a lot of value coming from this side. So you really would have your option, your choices. This isn't bad, but I would not be using Rage Towers. I actually don't hate that, but either double invis or double poison, or even one of each would do better. I just don't feel like you get a lot of value out of rage towers, personally, but that's my own personal beef with it. So overall, I actually don't dislike the structure. I'd almost rather, not gonna lie, I'd smoke this base as a Town Hall 16. Why not single Infernos? Single Infernos don't tend to do a whole lot. You tend to have to wear a base down between scatter shots and multi Infernos. That's actually not uncommon, especially with like the multi Archer towers and stuff now. Single Infernos aren't as common. Yeah, I would and even like Yeti bombs, right? Like same thing. You take out those sweepers, you Yeti bomb right here. You get a lot of the core main troop in this way. You just got to have to be really careful when you try and do something on this side and then the monolith opposite. You don't want them to be too close to where they can be got by a Yeti bomb, but right now they're too far apart, and either one of them could be taken out by a headhunting royal champion. Reload it. And this one has the issue where I would say, although there's probably a tornado right here, I would say those are probably too close together. Actually, you know what I think? And you might think this is stupid. If you'd swap this Inferno with that monolith, I know it's just a couple segments of walls, maybe put the monolith a touch closer up here, and make that the multi-cannon tower. You don't need the long-range archer tower. Change this to the multi-cannon. Switch the monolith, put the monolith over here. Put the Inferno over here. And he's right, same thing. Try and stagger your air sweepers. I'd like that base better, though. That's a better base. It's would be more annoying to certain attacks and less to others. Let's see. MJ wants. What you got, MJ? It's been a hot minute since I've seen your base, man. How are you been? No problem, but yeah, I almost multi-cannon. I don't personally see the value in I don't personally see the value in the hell is it? The long-range archer tower, right? I don't see the value in it nearly as much. MJ. So see, and this is can't believe we facing each other. Yeah, that's gonna be fucking hilarious, man. The long range should have Eagle range. Honestly, that's not a terrible idea. That's probably a little exaggerated, but it should have much more extended range than it does, right? I mean, it should have like X-bow on ground range, right? It should be pretty stupid range. What's good, Sniffer? You nervous about CWL? But this is a fantastic example where like you could still line up his sweepers, but it wouldn't be easy. You'd be playing with the angles on the queen a little bit. It's not a straight line. I like this a lot. The invis on the town hall is annoying for like Yeti bombs, although with like a dive and a good timed like giant arrow, you could still take care of it, but then you're forced to not take care of these. This is a nice little base. It's really awkward. It's not even that it's necessarily a fantastic base. It's just awkward. You can check mine if you want. Sure. No, Shed 1 and Shed 2 are not beefing. Shed 2 and Shed 3 are in the same clan war league. Let's look at Putzin. All right. Town Hall 16. I have to shift my brain a little bit. That's fucking hilarious, right? I love it. Wood 3 is outmatched. Yeah, I mean it's in a league where our other sister clan is all 17th and 16th. So yeah, Wood 3 is probably a little outmatched. I actually like this. This actually isn't bad. I would I have the same issue here where I'm hesitant to have your monolith and your town hall so close to each other because a royal champion dive, boom, right here. Take this out, start going this way. And then there's this, and a sweeper all right there for me to come in this way with Hydra. I would do something with the monolith. Where would I put it exactly in this layout? I don't know. But I would move the monolith. I don't think there's a... Oh, you got the... Oh, look at the scenery. Peep, y'all. Woo. Fierce or something. Thanks for the advice. No, it's just my 2 cents, right? I'm not nasty or nothing. So take that with a grain of salt. Saul wants me to look at... Oh, David already looked at your base. Hydra Hybrid Dragon. It's I used to call it Skybrid. It is basically exclamation point J. It's Dragons and Dragon Riders. Oh, I didn't critique it. I'm so sorry, David. Let me go. What's up, Don? I still call it Skybrid. Nobody knows it when I say Skybrid, so when I'm streaming, I call it Hybrid or Hydra. Sorry, David. You. Ooh. I like it. You have the double bomb towers around town hall. Hey, visit my base. Drop it in there, man. I will. So I actually like the double towers. Is this your war base too? If this is your war base, this is actually really nice. Yeah, if you can if Invis Towers work in that range, do Invis Towers. There's not even a question about it. I still really like Poison Towers, but that's just because they're a slowdown. They're just a huge slowdown, especially for the guts of your base. And as much stuff was around those portions, honestly, Poison Towers may not be a bad way to go. Honestly, what you should do is you should do 1 Poison, 1 Invis, and just see which side people pick to come in through, if they pick either side at all. What's up, RGG? How you doing, man? David, I don't have a lot of critique for this base, man. I'm not gonna lie, I like it. I really, really like it. This has to be your war base. This is a fantastic war base. I have... I don't know that I have any critique right now. Because the sweepers, although they are lined up, so I'll dock you a small point for that, but it's an awkward ass angle. Right, no, actually it's not. You couldn't. No, it is a little bit of an awkward angle. This is probably the way to go. I probably wish the air defenses were backed in a little further. Just because air is so prominent at 13, but I really like that base actually. Let's look at Don. We're looking up so many bases to start the day. Damn. Let's fucking go. CL, RPP, JL. LR, PPJL. I thought you were a... For some reason, I thought you were a lower town hall. We've got Goatshit. How's it going? What's up, Brim? How you doing? W season for sure, RGG. I like the WWE skins. Specifically, the Undertaker Warden, I think is really nice. How you doing, Brim? That reminded me, seeing him, I was like, I wanted to look at how the poll was doing. I put up my first members only poll so people could see and vote on what our next video ends up being. Town Hall 15 new. I like it. Whenever you get your stuff upgraded, I have a Town Hall 15 layout you need. For sure. My Town Hall 15... I don't know where Super 3's at. He's got to be in 3, right? Has a nasty fucking layout. Yeah, look at this guy. This is a nasty fucking base for Town Hall 15. I love this. Do a series where you max your lab at nothing else. I'm not doing that. But whenever you get your stuff put down, Don, let us know. He copied my base. Actually, you copied my base, and I have that on stream. I got receipts. My walls and defenses are max 5 levels on Queen, 10 on King, 7 on Warden, 5 on RC. Honestly, if you're that close already, But the only thing if it's like just heroes, then like you should go ahead because you probably shouldn't stand behind just to waste so much elixir and rating, right? Because then it'd be so hard. It'd be pretty hard. Can't relate. I maxed all my heroes. I do not hate you, by the way, David. You from? I'm from the United States, my friend. I do have a great CWL base for you, Don. Hit me up in Discord after stream, and I'll give it to you for sure. I'll give you that exact base. It's fantastic. Or actually, maybe if you're lucky, Saul would be nice enough to put it in Discord for you. If you're lucky enough. Heroes are the death mate, buddy. I fucking get it, man. Town Hall 14 is great to catch up on levels. Absolutely, man. Every hero is 5 except for the MP. That's right. The plan for day 4 is to use an attack if gay layout. Oh, man. Watch, David's going to 3-star you. Let's attack. We've been live for almost 20 minutes and we haven't got an attack off. Let's go. Yeah, I just texted in Discord. Perfect. If Saul, can you share your layout with him? Do you care to copy your layout for him? If Saul doesn't want to, I will after stream. In which chat can I send it in? Base layouts? Alright. I missed both of those? No fudge keen way. Alright. Let's see. Yeet, what's poppin'? What's going on, Ollie? Not a fan of the music, to be honest. What the fuck? I didn't get a notification. Do you do 30v30 or 15? Right now, we're doing all 15s. We've done a lot of 30v30s in the past. It's just a matter of how many people we got and what's going on. Right now, we're technically running 4 15v15s to see how it does. So it really just depends. Do I think Explosion would be too OP at Town Hall 17? I don't think it would be too OP, but I do think it'd make the game too challenging for any casual players. I do think it'd be pretty hard. Rip Queen, yeah. I never planned for her to survive. Sent, we are ops now. I can get a screenshot, show me your army. Give me 1 second, I'll show you my army, my buddy. Cody the King, I hate it. Roman would suit better. But, I mean, it's such a... Here's the army, big fella. But Cody's the champion, right? It makes sense. You should learn some kind of Hydra variation, David. For sure, buddy. No. I don't think that's true. I don't believe they did. Clan Castle is... I run 2 Dragon Riders, a Balloon, Invis, that, and I always use a Stone Slammer. How do I get my base looked at? Put your army comp, or put your base ID in the chat, Salad. If my clan doesn't get max clan game rewards this month, I'm moving to your clan. You're welcome to. We should make a whole section on Discord where people can just share their screenshots and apply right like an application center. Thanks, brother. No problem, man. We get max every time. Oh man, I think we had like 110k this past season, and we didn't even have half of the new guys. Was hoping for a John Cena King. Yeah, that would have been pretty cool. But given how long he's been out, right, it makes more sense for them to do Cody Rhodes. I get it. John Cena did not die. April Fools. What's that? So, this little blue tag up here, Salad, when you click on this, there's a tag under your name, a hashtag, and then a bunch of numbers and letters. If you send that to me, I can look up your base. Smash the Royal Champion skin. Saul needs to get outside and get laid. Ooh. So we'll do that. We'll do that. Take out a couple of... Do that. That's kind of gross. I do think, yeah, she goes that way. Okay, get that. Give me that poison tower down so I don't gotta worry about that for nothing else. Kinda nasty, kinda nasty. Oh, don't tell me it's gonna be one of those. I don't get it. John Cena's my GOAT. No, I think it might have been Roman's too expensive for them. That's why they took Cody. Thankful I don't watch WWE. You don't have to watch WWE though. I mean, I think it's a great collab for the greater of Clash of Clans. I think that means nothing but good things for the game going forward. I'm not gonna have enough time to get the rest of this though, and I probably don't have the strength either. But I got really close. Okay, well, we could live without Iron Man and Batman. Like, I understand you're a huge Roma guy, but keep in mind, he's not been back super long, right? Like, and he's the reigning, defending WWE champion, right? Like, you know. They should collab with Coco and do a Mama Coco skin? No, they shouldn't. Jay's on. I'll throw a request out there. Ooh, a pet potion. Builder Star Jar, Book of Fighting. Let's go. Best tips to stay motivated playing? Man. Learn new attacks. 28. C9 LU. Oh. Is this you, Salad? I love this WDB clip. It's pretty nice. I just got the base from Saul. Thank you both. Absolutely, buddy. That's what we're here for. Ooh, he's got the Year of the Dragon. That's pretty cool. My tip is the motivation. Taking breaks is a pretty good one. That be my base? Damn. You are a pretty high level guy, my dude. Um, if I wanted to go after your base, I'd have to RC dive this way. So you'd RC dive this way. My Royal Champ would probably break off down this way to go for that. Once he did that, I would invis this, push him to the middle. Probably let her die on the monolith, go right there. Send in my actual troops from this direction, revive her, let her kill the town hall. This is a good base because it's awkward and I have to think about how to attack it. This is definitely like an 8.5 out of 10. I think I could take the base, but it's one of those that's like, that's awkward. I can't just look at it, right? That's a nice base out. I like that. He is champ for 1 year. Roman Lee took the company through lockdown. That's how I'm so surprised not even John Cena the Undertaker skin. But Rey Mysterio as a minion prince makes no sense. Well, I think they're doing it off of popularity, buddy. I don't think Roman Reigns is nearly as popular in America. Remember, when he first started the company, people booed him. I mean, people booed him out, awfully. I like the new music when you attack and search. I'm not going to lie, I haven't noticed it. Let's listen. That's kind of cool. Yay, made it myself. That's a very nice base for making it yourself, especially, buddy. Sal, did you see that we finally got you a gifted sub? I think that was courtesy of Brim last time. God, there's just so much value right here. Holy shit, that's absurd. So I need to go over this way. Because I need to be able to do that. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this, do that, go for the town hall, cut that out pretty handily. Let's go. What do you use your clan base? Do you remember? I'm not super picky on defenses, I won't lie. So it's kind of sporadic. For the most part, it's either an Ice Hound or a Super Dragon. And I think like a Super Wizard is normally what I use. Yeah, it was very weird. You couldn't get it the other night. Still moves things around from time, test things again that destroy me. The issue is that the game's kind of at a point right now where it feels like you're going to get destroyed no matter what you do, right? I wouldn't mind Johnson. Yeah, but you can't be like, oh, well, Gunther would have been fine, but Cody Rhodes is not. Like, Cody Rhodes deserves it more than Gunther does. That's just bias, Ollie. That's just you not liking that Cody Rhodes took the championship off of Roman Reigns. Let's be real now, buddy. Are Dragon Runners better than regular Drags? I run Mass Dragon. So, as I've played with this, right, I have the feeling that, I don't want to say they're better, because I don't necessarily think they are, but I have different issues with these. When I did normal dragons, yeah, skin isn't great. John Cena's great, yeah, absolutely. Against anyone decent, I love Cody, but the thing is, it doesn't suit. Fair, I mean, that's relatively fair. I have a prediction for who will win the WWE Royal Rumble. Go right ahead. Um, it's what's all do? I cannot do these nuts. Aha, got me. That's not a very good setup for that joke. Minus points. One for Gryffindor. Oh yeah, Triple H has been known to be mad at you. Come in here and get mad at you. I don't RGG. I don't know that I would say they're better, but when I do dragons, I have the issues where dragons are running around the outside, and they're getting picked off by stuff that's like on the next tier inside. With Dragon Riders, I don't have that problem. So I've opted for the Dragon Riders. I saw it in a video. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Oh look, this was MJ's base. So let's see if I was right about how to take on this base. What I think I want to do, because that town hall is really isolated. I'm gonna go in this way, and I'm just gonna go for value. Speaking of fighting, we haven't seen Vlad in a hot minute. Alright, so we're not getting a lot of value there. Let's do this. So I can at least get that value, right? Oh. I said Magic had a good base. I feel like I'm about to eat that. Alright. We haven't seen Blood in a hot minute, yeah. Isn't there a way you can do friendly challenges and take on people's bases? Yeah, but they gotta be in your same clan. Is MJ still around? Somebody tell him I just floored his base. I was thinking about going down to like 9 dragons for a bit of Dragon Riders. Honestly, I consider doing a split like that too. Just because like sometimes funneling the dragons is just a pain in the ass. But I'm not gonna lie, the all Dragon Riders with just a couple of random cleanup troops has worked very, very well for me. It's worked very, very well. I missed 3-star in Town Hall 17s. Well, you should be at Town Hall 17 again. Maybe you'd be able to. It looked bad in the beginning. No, because I got a ton of value out of my RC. I wasn't super worried about it. Once I saw they started rotating towards the middle and not the outside, I knew I had it. Nope. Nope, never mind. Don't need to. Love to see it for Jay. And the funnel is not my strong suit most of the time, buddy. Same. I had it done where I would use my queen on one side with a giant arrow, and that would be one funnel, and I would siege barracks on the other side, and that would funnel. And that was how I funneled. Which works most of the time, but sometimes, especially the way bases are designed, how sometimes they have like these awkward like centers that like just don't have anything around them, you still just go around them anyway. So it's like, well, screw it. If I can target the stuff specifically I need gone, it might be easier. People are trying to do the clone the normal Yeti mites now. I don't think that'll work as well as it did with the Electromites. Well, now that one's wild. So now that we got that out of the way, we're just going to go for as many air defenses as possible. It's only going to be one. That should be enough. I'm actually going to do that to survive a little longer right there. Bring that back to life. Boom. Nope, that one was a bad placement. That should be fine, regardless. I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. What do you think of the furnace troop? Have you played around with the furnace? You know, on my main account, I haven't even unlocked it. To be totally honest. I don't think it'll be that good. I think they're boiling hot. God damn. I think it's fire, but unwrenched. J exclamation point unwrenched, and the worst part is that was perfect timing with Nightbot. Look at this though, man. I have a couple Dragon Riders left. I have so much health on heroes. I had a perfect day with it yesterday. And I just went plus 300 with it today. I just need to find a better defensive layout. I just need to do better on defense. Because, I mean, there's no reason I should have... What's up, Hassan? How you doing, man? There's no reason I should be out of the top 200 as too strong a days as those were. So are you able to do resource attacks? No, we are not. We have the same trophies? Ugh. Wow, literally on the nose. That's actually wild. So on this account, I've been trying to do the same thing, but I'm doing it with the Yeti Bomb. And seeing how it works. And it's definitely not as effective. So I don't know how I feel about it yet. I might go back to the dragons. I feel like the dragons are more effective with this than those are. I miss the woodshed. I mean, but you're still with us. You're just away on holiday or something like that. Or do you hate us and that's it? We're never going to see you again. Do that. Brock has passed. You died. You're like deceased? That's not good. That was not ideal. Rip Brock. We knew him well, distance from his clanmate. You didn't have to go over there, David. We'll write it in his obituary, that's right. Here lies David. Pour out a research potion for him. Waste a research potion in his name. We knew him well. Exclamation point David, that's right. Unk is on a roll, that's right. Dab dab. Diamondbacks beat the Yankees. Sad days are sad. Keep requesting, I got you. Look at Jay, dude. Fucking W's, man. He just wants to sit here all night with us. I don't know how to approach this one in a good way. We'll do this. We'll hope I don't get hit by something nasty. On the way up there. Do that. It's such a long ride. I can't believe the balloon makes it that far, to be totally honest. And that was just a dumb move by me, but that's okay. Brock was the greatest friend any Pokemon trainer could ask for. Have you considered a baby dragon for funneling? I don't need any funneling. With the Dragon Riders, they kind of funnel themselves. But baby dragons are good for funneling, you're not wrong. Brock was just a thirsty hoe in Pokemon. Let's all be real, right? Never mind, then guess I'll just die. I'm glad you're not dramatic or anything about it, David. I'm glad you're keeping a very level head. I want soup dumplings from Trader Joe's. Well, we don't really have a Trader Joe's around here, baby, so I'm sorry. He likes his rocks. What? How do you say that? I see that. Whoa, let's go. You can share that. Ben has now officially been a member for a month. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. I think he wants you to check out his channel. I will check you out after stream, my friend, if you hang around for a little while. Thank you, thank you. For the 1 month of support. Got a different icon. Let's go. Just to make noise. No, I'm here for it. You need to give me your thing again there, big fella. Am I going to have to be on mute for the next few minutes? No, you don't need to. Yeah, I need your tag again, big fella. The actual ID. Ah, okay, there was one more. I did not. I removed the friend request after I did. Can I get some Yetis? Absolutely. Salad gifting 5 subs. Damn. Thank you so much, brother. We got to give those a minute for those to kick in. But thank you so much, Salad. I appreciate it, man. Salad, the fucking legend, the MVP himself. If I find anybody. Yeah, that's a big, that's a thing for sure. If you find somebody. That feels like the worst part, right? I feel like you're giving subs and there's nobody here for them. Or there's people who aren't able to. Whoever's watching, make sure you guys take a look at Salad's gift. Take a look at it and make sure you have gifted subs turned on. What's good, man? What's up, KW? Gifts are, so it's a gift membership. The memberships give you access to like special like things in Discord or the ability for coaching, stuff like that. They have different perks depending on what they are. Oh, you get emotes too. Emotes is another one. Either way is a bit of support. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much, buddy. Um. Hmm. Well. uh, I kind of have the same beef with this one, Hugo, that I did the last one, where the Eagle or the Monolith and the Town Hall are way too close. Rocket League time it is then. Oh, he texted me I'm but in the middle of streaming, right? Love wins. The air sweepers are kissing. The air sweepers are still, they're definitely too straight on. But I need the Monolith and the Town Hall to be further apart. I need them to not be that close together. Even if the Giga Bomb's in between them, that's too much. I definitely need some separation there. Rather, it's putting the Monolith like here, right? Like swapping this and that. I actually like that idea. Maybe do something like that. I'll hop on. Do you play Rocket League, David? Cap. Everyone make sure your gifts are turned on. Absolutely. Damn syndicate bases. You should save your money. And it's not that, like, I'm not some schlep just sitting here picking apart your bases, but I'm no pro player. Like, if you're paying money for bases, it should be taking somebody that's better at the game than I am to pick apart them. No, but that was a good impersonation of a straight person who does. David, that was funny as hell, dude. That was a good one. Because if somebody asks me to play Rocket League, it's almost exactly what I said. It's like, yeah, give me 5, I'll hop on. Thank you. I thought it was a banger. Fantastic, man. You do that much better than I do the fierce or slay thing. I feel like every time I try and say that, I'm like the dad who just doesn't get it, but is trying. That's how it feels. Oh, money in the bank. I've been surrounded by y'all for long enough. Ah. So are we your only straight friends, David? When you say fierce, it's endearing. Do you get energized when I say that? When I say something's fierce? I mean, just like endearing. Like, why is it 41 gold to remove? Is that an Easter egg? Something happens, that's for sure. I think it's like, I think they're going to WrestleMania 41, so I think it's a WWE thing. I couldn't tell you exactly what it is. '41st spot is going to win. Oh, it's April Fool's. That's why. That's not why, but that actually is not. That's actually not not a bad shot though. Alright, that worked out way better than I expected. The Queen's death sound cut off? I didn't even notice it. Oh, That's annoying. I don't think I have the strength left to take out this base. I might. It'll be close. I actually don't think I do. No shot, right? Do you think the Warden WWE skin will be hot? Oh, yeah. Absolutely. That's definitely a smash. Definitely. They made the Royal Champion skin thick. Man, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like the idea of the Bel Air skin. I definitely thought there was gonna be a. I definitely thought they'd have a better idea for who to make the Royal Champion. They are out. No, they've been leaked though. The only one that's out is the Rey Mysterio Prince skin. The rest of them are not out yet, but they've already been leaked and confirmed. It's in Discord. RGG put it in, I think. He was the first one I saw put it in, at least. Old school bra and panty match RC. Fire. They're not bad. They are not bad at all. This account could go for a perfect day. Nice. That kind of annoys me a little bit. That does take out that, which is pretty nice. That should take out plenty of that. Queen and Warden are a must. Agreed. Why he look like that? Why does he look like that? The Warden? Yeah, I didn't think the goth aesthetic would be yours, David. But because of who it is, smash. You gotta love the Undertaker, right? I'm stomping with these attacks today. You'll have to wait. Wait on what? To use your gold pass? Is that what you're asking about? Any hot Warden skins? The anime Warden. I remember you said you really like that. Oh, Auto Forge slot. Thank the Lord. It's not in the shop. Who we smashing? The Warden Undertaker skin. But really just because it's Daddy Undertaker and for no other reason in particular. And buy a skin from the past? I do not believe so. Because even though your phone would be back, technically, your the version on the game you were playing on would not be. So I don't think there's any way that math be mathing. It's a cool idea. There we go, get that. Let's go over here. Because I want the warden to stay alive. Archer Queen will take him on. Let's fucking go. There's a reverse only game mode right now. Man, that's fucking made for me, buddy. King comes out the 2nd. Queen the 8th. The warden the 11th, if I remember correctly. Alright. What about the RC squad? That's not a bad one. The football warden ain't bad. Damn, I didn't know you were settling all of a sudden just for ain't bad, though. I mean, come on, David. You have some self-respect. I'm terribly lonely. That shit's funny. I mean, feels bad for David. Pour one out, but also been there, right? F's in the chat. Oof. Fucking nasty. Kind of can't believe that my blimp's going to make it all the way there. And it won't, that's why. But I'll get it. I'll get the town hall like I want it. I've actually not seen the scenery. How's the scenery look? Tomorrow they release the challenge. I did see that. You know, I saw a judo video today, and he actually even got an interview with Cody Rhodes, and he like intros the challenge for them or whatever, or something like that. I think it's kind of cool. Easily 3-star. You saw that? I think that's kind of dope. I'm kind of glad that they that some of the WWE stars are kind of in on it, right? I think it's pretty sweet. I think the collab itself, I think, is really good for the game, though. I'm very excited to see what goes forward, right? Man, the Yeti Bomb is working very well for me today. It was struggling on the back end of that Legends League season. I love Yeti Bomb, man. I feel like it's not going to be. I like it. I don't think it works as good as the RC Dive does now, though. With the all Dragon Riders, I think that works better at high level. I think casually, Yeti Bomb's probably the way to go. Because it's not nearly as hard, right? But now, actually, maybe even now with this edition, maybe it's actually easier to Yeti Bomb. Because, I mean, this is... Man, this is nasty. I'm addicted to nicotine. Do you smoke? Is it vaping? What's your vice? Wow, I 320'd on my second account today. Pouches, Zens, I got you. I feel that. I can't say same, but I get it. I'm just fat, so I'm addicted to food. They should collab with an anime, like a specific anime, but who would they do? Who would they collab with, though, you know? Look at this, man. 2 of my accounts are at the exact same number of trophies. They should collab with Zen. That's a wild fucking call out. Oh, Jay already get all the CCs and everything? Yes, he did. They change everything. Alright, let's message to the clan so everybody knows. I wouldn't be opposed to seeing them collab with like an anime or something like that. Alright. I'm excited for day 4. I'll be really interested to see what happens. Best defensive clan castle? It depends a little bit on your layout. Typically, it's ice golems. If you don't want to do ice golems, it's either an ice hound or a super dragon paired with either balloons or a super wizard. Nice stream. Thank you so much, Scotty. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are... Man, we've only been live for an hour, too. Whew. We got plenty of stream ahead of us. So this account is pissing me off. Do you look at bases? Absolutely. If you drop your ID, I will look at your base. I don't have anything left to upgrade on this account, which is what bothers me. I have one of the best COC streams for sure. Well, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I don't think I'm doing anything other than just playing and shooting a shit with you guys. But I appreciate you saying that, man. That does mean a lot to me. It's when I hear shit like that where it's like, it makes me want to, for one, not stop streaming, right? Like, day by day. That makes me want to stream more than I already do. Just feels good. Feels good knowing you guys actually are coming here to hang out and have fun. It's not just, you know, it feels good. Feels good. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Town Hall 15 Royal Champion died. Kind of nasty, by the way. 4. Exclamation point Allie. That's right. Make sure you like and subscribe. Help support the stream. We're trying to get Allie to be a stay-at-home mom. And if we ever get to be Allie to be a stay-at-home mom, we get more streams. Longer streams. Earlier streams. Think about it, everybody. You guys can have so much of my COC. We can start brand new accounts together, guys. Hog, big W's. This is the base, right? Really, I'm considering just going ahead and going to 16. I just need walls and my king left. But man, this base was so rushed before. But I play it more than her. Your girlfriend just started an account. Well, at least you got her into the game, though, man. I gotta tell you, it's very nice playing with your lady. Let's take a look at Scotty here. 8P8 V QQ CG8. Yep. All right. Town Hall 16. Okay. So you're a Town Hall 16. You've got some Town Hall 14 defenses where you rushed and you're just catching up. You've done a good job of catching up so far. What's the issue with Platinum? What's your issue with these guys? They're just not very active. I don't see a lot of donos here. That's not a bad base. Looks inactive. Yeah, that was my first thought. Not that one. What did I do? YCU V O R 9 JY. My clan has one more month to turn around, then I'm out. I totally get it, man. What, you said they're just inactive, Scotty? I definitely have a spot for your accounts. You'd be more than likely in Woodshed 2 on both of them. Your main account might be in Woodshed 1, but I don't know if you care if they're separated or not. If you don't care if they're separated, then we could put 1 and 1, 1 and 2. And probably be fine that way. The other clans just keep my accounts in. I got you. CSA Nushi, what's up, Baki? How you doing, man? The leader's cool, so I feel bad, but it is what it is. Yeah, I get it, man. If the leader's active, but the rest of you guys aren't, though, I mean, you should tell him to come too. Shit. We're always looking, expanding, growing. Woodshed to the top. That's the hope, man. Our main clan is going to be fighting for a spot for Champion 3 this season for Clan War League. We're going to need a Woodshed 4 at this rate. Don't say that out loud. Buck said that, and I told him to shut the fuck up. Buck said that exact same thing to me earlier today. Learn from other strats. Buddy, welcome to the club, man. That's how most of us feel. Thankfully, at the woods, at least at main clan, we have a nice. We have 3 different attack strategies that are very, very popular among the top guys, and they all work very, very well at Town Hall 17 and 16. One is Yeti bombs, 2 is the Royal Champion dive, and a 3 is some kind of a rider variation that our boy Fab uses. He seemed to be pretty good with man, but look at that money I'm pulling in right there. We do have Discord. Yes, we do. Can somebody help out my boy here? What's up, Raj? How you doing, buddy? Scotty, there is a link to our Discord. I will add you. Yes, I will. Because if I don't do it now, I'm going to forget it. YCU. VOR 9 JY. I sent them both friend requests from this account. Do you think Clash of Clans pros spend money on their alt accounts? Yeah, 100% do. I spend money on my alt accounts. Pros definitely do. How you doing, Raj? Welcome in, my friend. I need to go to the fucking gym, yo. I'm getting cooped up not going to the gym like I have been lately. This guy was a high-end 16. He's not playing. That one's kind of a sad days are sad. I'm not going to lie to you guys. The worst part is he's still going to be hard to beat just because of how high a level his stuff is. I should be able to best him, though. Just because of the empty, like, Inferno towers and stuff. Man, I got that one Citizen Soldier song stuck in my head. Okay, I lied. It wasn't that close. Hey, David, are you still here? Come out of the shadows. Did they already get rid of the 4-time star bonus? Or was that 4 times? Used to be on an esports team for Clash? You know, we technically have our own esports team. We have our own spot for tournaments and whatnot. If David wants to see a potion, he needs to come in. Yeah, they did take down the 4-time star bonus. The bastards. The monsters. How dare they? Alright, I guess David doesn't want to... He doesn't want me to use a potion. I can... Yeah, it just started getting chaotic, so I'm just going to keep it chaotic. That's going to feel so nice. Let Woodshed 3 win on day 4. We're not letting anybody win. Although I will say, the amount of Supas in war The amount of me that is in war for Woodshed 2 is 0. The amount of me that will be in for 3 is 2. Just saying, we got a chance, you guys. We always have a chance. We always have a chance. I'll do this later. I'm not going to do this for my computer. That's masochism. Don't do that to yourself, Kyle. I would almost rather let... If I was going to pick one of them to win, I'd rather let Woodshed 2 win. Woodshed 2 can use that to help get a promotion. Woodshed 3 is not going to get promoted. Like, that's just not realistic. We need the morale boost. Yeah, but how do you think all of our Town Hall 16s and 17s would feel if they lost to the Town Hall 15 and 14 versions of us? That's a morale killer for some of them guys. That was just excessive amounts of any kind of nonsense. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys either. If Woodshed 2 somehow loses to 3, I am going to be genuinely mad. Like, I'm gonna be seriously angry at a lot of our guys in 2. For giving that up. Jack Black will be the next Barbarian King. And honestly, I'd buy it. That's kind of cool. I just hit the shit out of my microphone. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit you. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Oh. Surprised my camera didn't fall. Honestly, that's exactly what I was thinking. Scotty, are you not already in Clan War League? Streamer abuse. Why do you make me do this to you? I don't want to do this. That get dark? That got pretty dark, didn't it? I'm sober, by the way. No, sadly. Now, you do know that we've already started Clan War League, right? So you'd have to wait till next month to be in it again. If you're okay with that, I'll go ahead and invite you. I just want you to be aware of that. What's up, David? Sorry, I had you paused and caught up. David, I was about to use a research potion for you. But nope, you had to go and leave. Yeah, I'm okay with it. Then I'll add you here in a second. Any ideas on how to find active clans nowadays? Been struggling for a while now. That's a good question. That's something a lot of people have issues with. We're active. A lot of it just comes down to the matter of the people you find and how active they are for you, right? So it just depends, right? Give you some likes on the way out. I appreciate it, Putzman. Have yourself a good night, man. Take care of yourself. We'll see you tomorrow, I hope. We are active. That is very true. You're always welcome to come see us. I'm going to plug us first. But you need to look for people recruiting in specific places. So, like, Facebook groups, Reddit groups, that kind of stuff. Reddit RGG's got a fantastic. I've literally just said that. That was exactly what my brain was thinking. Like people that like recruit over there, they are desperate and hungry. So that's where you should go. Or you could just come to us, come hang out, depending on what town hall you are. Or us join us. We need to pry RGG away from jokes on you. I don't care. Oh. We need to convince RGG to come stay with us for an extended period of time. No Roman Reigns WWE collab. Jesus, Holly. How was your dinner? I'm basically a max 14. Just need to finish a few walls and one pet. Just got put in a seat up with a clan who doesn't even do CCs. That's harsh. That is very, very hard. Where did I add? There we go. There's one. There's two. That's really weird. I will after CWL. Let's go. Town Hall 15. I did donate to you. That's very weird. That is incredibly weird. Let's do that. Of course, this account never gets used. And gotten to legend. I've earned my big dog status. Let's go. I fucking love that song, by the way. Big dog. 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm a big step off. I was going to buy LWW skins. Roman was there, but Supercell lost a customer. Get out of here. Ollie, I'm going to say it. You sound like a hater. I'm going to say it. I'm just kidding, buddy. I can't believe you're not more into it, though, man. To be honest, the Undertaker skin is really good. That's kind of what my thought was. I actually really like the Taker skin. Kane Corsos are cool. Dude, I love Kane Corsos, dude. The dogs. I want one of those so fucking bad. I am not a hater. I love Cody Rhodes. If he would have sold his soul, I would have bought the skin. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, so you're just a tribal family. That's all it is. Eid Baraka. What does that mean? I assume that's something you say after Ramadan, considering Ramadan ended today. Congratulations, by the way, you survived. You did fantastic. We're all very proud of you. I'm King Kai. I love the skin. But it should have been in the gold pass. I don't know. Yeah, I will admit, the one I'm really not that big a fan of is the minion print skin. I wish they would have done something else with it and not had that be the gold pass one. How do you organize a space party? You plan it. Okay, it's like a congratulations, I survived. Well, fantastic, man. I'm glad Ramadan's over for you. I know it's always a hard time for Muslims. The Archer Queen's animation looks a bit weird. I haven't seen it, but I bet you're right. I bet you it looks fucking weird. Yeah, I wish they would have. I wish they'd have put something different in the Gold Pass. I don't really care that much for the Rey Mysterio. And I actually liked Rey Mysterio. I just don't care that much for the Minion print skin. I think there's better people they could have put there in his place. You know? She throws a chair repeatedly. I think it would trip me out. Honestly, I think that's going to be pretty funny, though. I was actually kind of scared of that at first. Now I'm kind of excited for it. I kind of want to see her just throw a chair. What do you call a ghost sweetheart? I don't know. What do you call a ghost sweetheart? A ghoul friend? Oh, shit. Saw you playing it. Your boo? Nice one, Saul. I think I like Allie's answer better. It's a tie. No, Allie wins. She's my lady. She gets to win. Unless she's arguing against me, she gets to win. She should have some benefits, right? She doesn't get to argue against me and win, so... She should get to against everybody else. Yeah, Allie wins because she is amazing. Good damn answer, Ollie. Good damn answer. I'm just fucking with you, Saul. Oh. So I'm not gonna lie, right? Them doing the donations with Elixir and Gold, I think I'm going to buy less Gold Passes. To be honest. David, are you still here? David. But the skins are actually very cool. Just ignore the minion prints. Yeah, the minion. I just don't care for them, man. I buy the pass just for the 20% reduction. Yeah, but I got a bunch of accounts, and so I used to buy it on 4 of them, so I could one Jim Dono in every clan. Now I don't have to do that, so now I'll only do it for 1 or 2 of them. Would have been cool if the minion prince does the sound effects like the party warden. That would have been pretty sweet. We'll do that. How many hero minion prince is done? What? Is this account in CWL? It is. Okay, so I should not be fucking with my heroes. Sad days are sad. Oh well. What should I work on next for Watermelon Jr.? What is on his docket? What does he need? Damn it, Allie. Allie, you have to let me log out. Oh, she hates me. I got him, baby. Warden, but I'm getting him in like the next 5 hours. I need to see what... Pippin. I need to see what Watermelon Jr. actually needs. I need to look at the base. Wow, everything. And try the minion print skin. They were to give him a mask and Mysterio Blue, and I have no clue. No, it's okay, baby. It's not a big deal. I would, sorry, Saul. Do sweepers and do all your heroes, man. Watermelon Jr., he looking sad. He needs some loving. Give him some of that gawk gawk. Give him some of that good good. Curl them toes. You know what I'm saying? Undertaker skin is pretty lit. Shout out the Undertaker. He deserves it. Can I get a challenge? Sure. If you want to tack on mine on Dark Elixir. I was only going over there because I remember you said after 11, it was about 11 o'clock. So I was like, well, I'll go ahead and see if what's going on. Kyle, can you give away the Undertaker skin? Please take the gold pass back. It does not work that way, buddy. Sorry, Ollie. Allie, if you wait till after this, I'll switch over to your account. Actually, I'll probably do a couple of attacks here. So you can go on there and play a little bit if you want. I'm going to do a little bit of work here first. Although we need to get Scotty a challenge. Let's see if I can't flip over real quick. Let's do that. Got your third account to where you're stopping and leveling a bunch. So I assume from the sounds of that, it sounds like you rushed the account. Yeah. But the walls are up there. That's the wildest part, though. Everything else is rushed except for the walls. That's kind of cool. It makes for a really weird aesthetic, though, all of a sudden, man. That's kind of cool, though. You're not bad on the army camps, though. I'm glad you didn't skip out all the way. Fierce, not gonna lie. Absolutely. I still haven't seen the scenery. How's the lab? Salad, how's the lab on that base doing? Probably not very well, if I'd had to imagine. Walls lower are easy with no training time. Yeah, I think a lot of farming in general is going to get really easy with no training time. I think it is already. Right, because I noticed myself like where I would stop and look at a base, and I'd be like, "Damn, I'd kind of like more loot than that." But I'd see how easy the base was to take the loot from, and I'm like, "Damn, but do I really have to care now?" And I can just go. right? Like, it's like there's no reason for me not to. There's no reason for me not to just go ahead, right? Because, I mean, farming is indefinite. Even if it's only a couple 100,000 loot. Like, if I can take it in 2 minutes, I should just go ahead. It's very good. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I was, and I actually put a poll up only for it in members only section on Discord. I wanted to see what people thought about. I'm actually going to do a video on it, my thoughts on what the new update's like, and what I think it means. Cause I think no training time is good for now, but I think that means like Supercell's going to open up to a lot bigger ideas later. $23 king, 10 queen, 6 prince. I don't want to activate the gold pass because I hate the skin. Love Ray, but hate Ray. I can't even say that part. I get it though, man. It's definitely not. It's definitely not the best, right? I totally get it. Yeah, definitely got to work on the heroes. I noticed when I did my Fix That Rush series, that was the #1 thing I was jumping on was heroes, because I was like, you know what? It's going to be forever till I catch up defenses, but if I go ahead and get a head start on the heroes, there'll be a point where I can feel not as bad about it. But the lower levels are not that bad. Undertaker joke, I like it so. Undertake these nuts. Dun 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 dun. Like The Rock took John Cena's soul. Ollie, who is your pick for Royal Rumble winner? The Super Rock. Oh, I'm just kidding. Royal Rumble's already long gone, right? Who do you got for Money in the Bank, Ollie? Have they announced who all's going to be in it yet? Yeah, with the pass ending, I have too much Dark Elixir to level up heroes, or it just sits there. I mean, that's what I end up doing, too. Actually, I'm at the point now on my main account where my elixir does just sit there. There's just nothing I can do with it. Except for very slowly upgrade my like my lab, the couple of dark elixir things that it needed, and then just like the auto builder, like or the auto smelter for capital gold, and that's it. No, they announced WrestleMania. No, they did not get a new April Fool's menu. I am hungry though, so I'm mad at you for bringing up food. Look at that, man. This feels like poetry to me. And this account's not in Clan War League. So this one actually can have upgrader. After the Ray, what Gunther did to Jimmy Uso in front of Jay Uso, I want Jay to win the World Championship. I understand that. Gunther does a really good job playing the bad guy. Can I see a sneak peek of Day 4? Get the fuck out of here. I'm not doing that. I will say this, right? I will say this about Wood 2 and the guys that are in it, right? They are definitely stronger Town Hall wise, right? Obviously, it's all 17s and 16s. There's some guys in there who are definitely not the best attackers, and that's why they're in 2 and not 1. So, like, I don't want to say there's a chance, because you never know, because there might not be, right? It might just be an overwhelming Town Hall advantage. But there is a chance that they can attack against some pretty decent bases, and that's a close war. And you know what scares me? I think it won't be that far. I think it will be kind of a close war, and that is what scares me. You think John Cena will win against Cody Rhodes? I think so too. I kind of hope so. I kind of hope he does. But I'm telling you, if 2 loses to 3, get the fuck. Saul needs to get laid, is what I'm understanding here. If 2 loses to 3, there is going to be hell to pay for 2. That's how much stronger the Town Hall advantage is. I just want John to win because he deserves his 17th, to be honest. Yeah, that's absolutely what it is. I think John Cena I think he deserves the title of greatest of all time. And 17 titles versus Rick 17, I think all of a sudden John Cena has the accolades all of a sudden. He obviously had the full package when he was in his wrestling prime. He deserves it. What are you drinking? This is a Pepsi Zero Cherry, if you want me to be specific. That's 120. Do I have this? Oh, I'm so close. I also have this, which is an amino acid blend that I made. Would you rather eat Oreos or Oreos? Oreos, for sure. I just requested and I was just too impatient. But I'm drinking an amino acid blend because my body is a little sore, and I was hoping that would help with me being so stiff tomorrow, because I'm hoping to go to the gym tomorrow. I love Kit Kats. Why do you love Kit Kat? I mean, I do too. What's your gym plan looking like? Man, I'm not gonna lie. It's because we've been very, very busy as of lately. So I'm gonna go do a chest day and some arms. Not just triceps, chest and arms. Triceps and biceps. I might shoot a little bit of basketball. And fist bump. Boom. So I'm probably going to bench. I'm probably going to put up something in the mid to low 300s to feel good about myself for sets of like 3, probably. Do some incline dumbbell work. Do a little bit of shoulder work. I need the same challenge as using the wrong army. I got you, buddy. And I'm taking over Allie's account now. Someone say Kit Kats, you fat fuck. Yeah. Allie wants me to raid for Dark Elixir, but look at all this money she has. Allie, leg day is definitely not legs tomorrow. Allie, spend some money. Chat mess. No, get out of here. I did miss that one. That was a good call, Ollie. I don't do legs very often anymore. Okay. Now I want to point this out, right? Make a video on which bases to go for and why you choose that specific base. Do you mean for farming or like how I analyze a base? Which one are you asking for? The Chat GPT controls my attacks. That's actually not a bad shout. I've really considered that. Oh, new guy to see. Let's see. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. How you analyze the base. I like that idea. All right. Let's take a look. So you're a 13. It looks like a relatively new-ish 13. Eagle's going up, one of the Infernos is going up, but you got your scatters down, which is pretty nice. That's done, which is good. That's a must. And you can see his little lab assistant just working away there with his vacuum cleaner or whatever the hell it is. It's not bad. It looks fine. It's not really much a layout to work out, but I like the base though. Town Hall 13 is one of my favorites. Progress base, yeah, I'm a fan. Let's take a look at Minutia's base. QR 8. Oh, I keep missing you, Ollie. I'm so sorry, buddy. By the way, Kyle, how is life? How is Allie? How are the kids? The kid, the singular, the one, he's doing fine. He's asleep right now. I'm doing really good. I'm tired. I just come off of a 6-day stretch at work. So I'm very happy to be off tomorrow. This is a level 1 base. But that's what it is, though, man. I work 6 days in a row. I'm tired. Wrong ID. I type it in wrong. QR 8 VGL YOV. Ah, my apologies. I must have hit something wrong. I like this base. This is another one of those bases that's probably a little on the weak side to both Royal Champion dives from this direction because the Monolith pokes out there and you can get from the Monolith to the Town Hall, or to Yeti Bombs for that same reason. But it's got awkward air defense, not super awkward air sweepers. They should be a little positioned a little differently. It's not bad. It looks like you need to work on your heroes a little bit though. You actually have a really nice base. You just need to catch your heroes up. I assume you use potions for that. Whew. By the way, I'm going to start gym from tomorrow. Time to get ripped. Let's go, Ollie. I do not play Clash of Clans all day long. No, I don't have nearly enough subscribers for that. I wish I could. That would be fantastic. I buy Gold Pass. I think out of all the things you could buy, I think the Gold Pass is like the best value, and I don't think it's close. I think that's the way to do it if you can. Guys, I'm also excited. I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. We're playing Clash all day long. Yeah, honestly, I don't know how I'd feel about playing Clash all day. How many subscribers I need to quit your job? Man. To quit my job? Oof. So here's the thing, right? I always said that if I made enough money for somebody to quit, I would tell Allie to quit. And I would still work a normal job. And do YouTube, right? 550 subs, he'll quit his job. Not at 550. If I was going to quit, I mean, I'd have to replace my income, right? I'd have to more or less, I'd have to replace my income almost entirely with money I'd make from YouTube. So, I wouldn't need to be like, I wouldn't need like dumbass amounts of money. I wouldn't need no like 10K a month or nothing. But I would need to see at least an easy 3 or 4 grand a month from YouTube for that. Thankfully, as you go up the tiers with YouTube, when you unlock ad revenue and you have a lot more people watching, that's how you make a lot more money than like memberships and stuff like that. So that's what we're pushing to. We're pushing to 1,000 subs, unlock some ad revenue. 1,000 subs. I need more than 1,000 subs though. I need more than 1,000 subs to quit my job. I would probably need 20 to 30,000 subscribers to be able to quit my job. Will you forget me after getting famous? I will never forget you, Ollie. I'm having fun. No, I'll see you tomorrow. Woodshed. See you later, Saul. Take care, buddy. We'll see you tomorrow, man. I will look at your other base sniffer. Excuse me. LR 82 GY QJ. LR 82 GY QJ. Nice try. First of all, I am a big fan of Klaus, though. Klaus is nuts. Klaus is very, very strong. 6,400 trophies in April 2024, man. That's fucking wild. When you get famous and I come and chat, you have to always say yeet. I'll do my best, Ollie. I will absolutely do my best, buddy. PQV2YY GG. What's up, Karan? How you doing, man? He's a 17. I'm getting a lot of 17s wanting me to look at their base today. I mean, it's nice. I like the little snowflake pattern in the middle. It's pretty cool. Using Root Riders, I'd have to guess. Root Riders, Ice Golems, yeah. Barbarians for funneling. I never understood this strategy myself. Oh, you gotta get those army camps up, my guy. You don't want those to kill you. When you're famous and your fan base is large enough, set me up with somebody. Who do you want me to set you up with, David? Do you have your eye on somebody now, or are you just telling me to keep my eye open for you? I thought Jay was the love of your life. Really, I think Vlad was the love of his life, and now that he's gone, he's kind of heartbroken. No, Jay likes the kinky stuff too much. Remember, he likes to be spit on and whatnot. And our poor little David, he can't be exposed to something like that. Allie, spend some monies. I don't think either are reciprocating. What do you mean? Nah, Jay wants you to spit on him, I promise. Well, things can be arranged. Allie, I'm not going to farm on your account just for Dark Elixir. At least spend it on walls or something, damn it. Whoa. No, Jay would absolutely reciprocate your affection. Exclamation point, David. Oh, No, you missed your chance. I tried to call you earlier and you weren't around. I tried to. You didn't want it. Can't have that. How old is Jay again? He's in his early 20s. 23. Aren't all of you like old? No, Jay's not much older than you. I think he's a year or two older than you, like literally. Man, come on, give me my own. Ollie probably does need his own command. But I need to make it something funny. Only I'm old, David. David, you probably like old guys. Get out of here. Yeet. No, but it can't be eat. It needs to be something funny. No. Can't do eat. Can't do eat. It needs to be something funny. Damn, I just killed that Grand Orb. Something funny, yeah. So, like, Jay's was that he beat Allie to the thing, right? Everybody else's is a joke or a reference. Maybe I should take, like, one of those conversations he had with himself on stream and have that be part of it. You know, all of Ollie's secret identities. Mine is not a joke. I'm always being dead serious. I did not see that, Allie. I did not see that at all. I think that'd be a good idea, though, like having one of Ollie's like little monologues of him talking to himself. I think that'd be funny. And I know David's isn't a joke. He always wants me to use a research potion. But because he got that one clip and he didn't answer to me earlier, he doesn't get to pick when I use it. It just happens. New troop is called the Eater. Yeah, it's in place of the Thrower, right? Or is it like an event thing we're going to see? No, it's not. Is it an event troop? Yeah, so there's going to be some kind of event that comes up with it. I was distracted. I'm sorry. I guess I'll just end it all. David, that's not funny. Your Clash parents are going to be very upset with you. And when I wave this finger, oh, that's over for you, buddy. You think it's hilarious. I'm sure you do. Oh, I don't have a... I didn't give myself troops. Sad days are sad. Doesn't matter. This is a pretty rushed base. I should be fine. Have a good night off. Watch some more shows and bedtime. Good night, all. Have a good night, everybody. Well, sorry, everybody. Have a good night, Salad. Yep, it's Jay Uso. Yee. I'm 31 and a half. Damn, we getting old. Remember that time where you were 30 and you were crying to me because you thought you were never going to be able to have a kid? You remember? But you were pregnant. Now we have Bub. Because Pepperidge Farm remembers. It was a deeply personal conversation at the time. But is now just a funny memory, right? It was on her 30th birthday. We went out. We come back and she was, all, really sad. She's like, well, now that I hit 30, I'm afraid I'm never going to be able to have kids, right? Too old. And little does know she's like 2 or 3 weeks pregnant already at that point. How many kids do y'all have? Just one. She said for now. I'm saying just one. 12. We don't have 12. Could be whoever writes exclamation point Ollie will reply with tagging that person example, Allie, give me your soul. That's actually not a bad shout either. That's actually kind of decent. I'll work on that, Ollie. We'll get back to you on that one. I like that. That one's not bad. I'm not committed, but I like that one. We have 2 if you count David, because he's my class child. And we love him more than his real parents. Or something like that. Does that make your actual child my half sibling? I think it's like a quarter sibling, or maybe like a 10% or something. I don't know, dude. I can't do math. You think I know how to do things? 3 if you count my work kid. Imagine me saying exclamation Ollie and I'm asking me for my own soul. That's some Inception type shit right there. Oh, I don't have a builder. Ah. Are you ready, David? Are you guys all in the same clan? Ollie is not. A lot of us are. Are you ready, David? Are you ready? I need you to tell me you're ready. Help Habibi brothers. We unfortunately don't speak English. You guys seem like a close group. We are. Part of that, it's more close for the streaming community, more than in clan. Although in clan, a lot of us are pretty close too. David says he's not saying he's ready. So we're not doing it. I said I was ready. It didn't. You didn't type it. I didn't see it. The scam. Oh my god. Are you ready, David? Do you want this or not? By the way, I have to go eat dinner and sleep and conquer. I'm not sure I do anymore. No. Okay. We don't have to, though. We can just come back in that same upgrade. We'll still be going with 3 days and 22 hours. 2 X misses in 1 stream. Did I miss something else RGG said? No, I didn't. He's talking about me. It's not showing up in my chat. I didn't see you say ready. I swear. It didn't come up on my end. Oh, you didn't read the whole chat. Okay, guys. Good night, David, Saul, Allie, Kyle, Richard. Bye, everyone. Hope you have an amazing life. Oh, that's right. David missed. That's right. So you didn't see it either. Have yourself a good night, Ollie, man. We'll see you later, buddy. Thanks for coming by. We'll see you tomorrow, man. Huh? That's punishment. That feels fitting. I feel bad for nobody's ears. I'm going to jump. All right. I think that was funny as shit. Take a parachute with you, dear. That's pretty funny. Let's, I want to try and FC myself on hard mode and see how those bases do against this attack. I'll see if I can take it with me. I'm already carrying some baggage. Damn. Pour one out for you, boy, David. Yeah, this is not one that's gonna do it. At the very least, an umbrella. Serving Mary Poppins realness, man. Let me tell y'all something that lives rent free in my head a whole lot. Is that scene in one of the Guardians of the Galaxy where Yondu is falling down with the umbrella and he just yells out Mary Poppins, y'all. That lives rent free in my head. Like 99% of the time. I love that scene. For no discerning reason other than I do. Sorry, I don't watch superhero movies. I don't hate myself. David, that's a lie. Nobody talks the way you do who loves themselves. You definitely hate yourself, at least to some extent. And I'm saying that because I wallow in the same self-pity. So I don't want to hear it. That's right. First things first, I'm the realist. I'm tired. So here's what I'm going to do. 2 hours and 10 minutes in. I'm going to call it a night. We're going to be back tomorrow. Thank you guys all for coming by. I appreciate it. I love you guys all very much. Have a good night, everybody. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Same time, hopefully around 9 o'clock or so, maybe 9:30. Whenever I get right put to bed. Hope everybody has a fantastic night. See you guys tomorrow. I love you, Allie.